rock and roll today? We are gonna do the new patch MSQ. I'm super excited. I know we're seeing female Hrothgar in game for the first time, and I'm very hyped about that. It's gonna be quite cool. I've heard that I would really like this character, so I'm intrigued about that. Let me check something real quick. Alright, it's not giving me the notification that I am live, which made me doubt if I was live or not, so we'll see if it eventually gives me the notification or not. But yeah, I am very excited for this new patch stuff. Like, cause this is gonna be like, I think the final one before Dawn Trail. Well, the final MSQ, maybe. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm very excited to, meet the new character and all of that. Oh, there's the notification. That came a little bit late. I'm wondering, there's a giant rainstorm going on outside, so there might be some, there might be some, some slight interference or delays in me getting stuff. I just like to get the notification because, like, I'm kind of, very, like, I like to be sure that I'm live if I'm live. I don't know, people who have been around for a while remember when my Wi-Fi was, like, on the fritz all the time. But yes, I like to have that level of, like, this is going on. Alright, Vershawn. Oh, little Ashtaya's there. I still want a minion of it. Look at it. It's so cute. I want a little minion of her. She's so cute. Little cute dragon thing. It's so cute. We got a minion of Midsumgamar. We got, like, other minions. I want a little Ashdaya. Why can't we get that? Alright. Vershawn has a message from Charlian. Ah, Raza. One of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. Alright, cool. Hi, Violet Dawn! Oh, the sky was all violets! Hello, it is good to see you! In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city. From notable landmarks to people's lives, there's still much more for her to see. I want a mini Ashdaya, if I could have anything. Mini Argos, mini Ashdaya, need them. I have every other, like, mini dragon. Just a little Ashdaya. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Yeah, it's gonna be after Dawn Trail. Okay, Baldesion Annex. I'm just gonna teleport there. Yep. I am so hyped. Female Hrothgar, let's go! I just want to see. I've heard that I would really like this character. I know I'm kind of repeating myself with that, but I'm just very excited about it. And of course, like, once they add it as, like, a playable, option, like, we're gonna see a lot more NPCs of female Hrothgars around. Thank you, Alfred! Oh my god! I was just thinking of you because I found a channel that I think you might like. It's not really a thing that you would, like, actively search out, but it's, like, run by this very, like, lesbian couple. It's like, if I take a break, I'll, like, play it. Cause, like, but yeah, it's like they shear sheep, but, like, it's like this buff lesbian couple shearing sheep, and, like, if you like watching professionals do what they're good at, it's very good. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Raza. I gathered you received our message? Yes. Please wait while I fetch Kryl and Graha. I can't wait for Kryl to be Pictomancer. I cannot wait. that means we get that as a hairstyle option. I want that as a hairstyle option. Yeah, I totally will. Oh, and Kryle's wearing the, maybe that's gonna be the Pictomancer, like, job stone, the little, like, green earring. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I want her hairstyle. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Aaronville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on this behalf. I want to see female Hrothgar. Give me big buff cat wolf lady. Female Hrothgar are in charge of all other Hrothgar. I want to see it. I just want to see female Hrothgar. That's all I want. I've been waiting for this for fucking 2 years. When Male Vieira came out, I was sitting here in this very chair in front of this very screen with Torben and Tori chanting female Hrothgar, but no, it was Male Vieira. Now I just want Femme Hroth. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. It's Aaronville. Are we gonna get more G'raha in the next expansion? We did say we would take him on more adventures. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me was that there is someone whom he wishes Rosa to meet. Again, if they're showing us Kryle's hairstyle, that must mean we're getting it at some point, which I do want it. It looks really good. Maybe not till the graphics update comes in, but still, yeah. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the Studium. Shall we look for him there? Sure thing, Kryle. Just get out the brush and show us Pictomancer shit. Part of me wants to learn how to be a, because everybody in the Dawn Trail trailer, right? Everybody went crazy for the yeah, they're like the big cat wolf people. So female Hrothgar is the last like non-gender locked thing to like come. They generally do it in cycles. So like it was like, you know, for a while they only had female Makote, then they had male. It's generally a thing. But yeah, we're gonna finally meet female. Miro told me I would really like the female Hrothgar character we're gonna meet. They're pulling a Fran. So let me just stop this right here and do a little bit of like backstory. So for those of you who have played the Robin Ostre raids, in Stormblood, and post Stormblood, the Alliance raids, the Robin Ostre Alliance raids, you would meet Fran, who's a Vieira. Now, female Vieira has been in the game for like a few years now, so it's not that big of a deal. But when Fran was first introduced, female Vieira hadn't yet been added to the game, so Fran was the first look at female Vieira. They're doing something similar with here, with female Hrothgar, where they're going to show us female Hrothgar as an NPC character before we get to play them in the next expansion. So it's pretty cool, kind of, and of course the graphics update isn't a thing yet. When the graphics update comes in, everything's going to look so much better. If you've been following that, like, every patch live letter, they've been showing new additions to the graphics update. It looks amazing. Some of their, like, they've been redefining how lighting works, and some of the ways they're explaining how they're, like, redoing how the lighting works is super cool. So it's gonna look really cool. Now then, where is Aaronville? I mean, he's a gleaner. He's probably in the trees somewhere. We like our Icelandic bun. There he is. Aaronville! Kryle gets shit done. Oh, they're not just upgrading the light, they're upgrading all of the graphics, but the way that they're doing, the way that they showed how they're doing, like, luminescent skin is amazing.
I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
Hey, Bun Boy.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Icelandic bunnies. All the Vieira are like Icelandic. It's weird.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
Aw, G'raha. G'raha is one of my favorite ones to pal around with.
The New World. Tural.
Hell fucking yes! Although Solution 9 scares me, I'm gonna be honest. It's got this, like, sci-fi purple lighting shit, and then Final Fantasy VII, like dystopian stuff going on. It scares me. I think, like, it's some sort of space Asian technology where they're all in cryosleep or some shit.
You went to Tural. Then the person who you wish to introduce.
Yeah, so they're upgrading the lighting and the textures. However, the older game, they're doing it from the new expansion down, so it's probably going to be like what they did with duty support, where like, so like some things are going to look disjointed for a little while after the huge upgrade, but everything in the new expansion will be fully upgraded. All your character models will be fully upgraded, and the world will be fully upgraded. It's just like some of the cutscenes will look a little disjointed for like a couple months after, but they're going to eventually fix it. There's just so much game they need to get through, right? So. But they're giving everyone a free Fantasia so we can fully, like, swap into whatever if we don't like how our character looks after the upgrade. Yoshi P's handing out free Fantasias, yeah.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Yes, yes, do it, do it, do it. Are they baiting us?
It seems you've lost her.
They're baiting us. They're fucking baiting us. They know we're looking forward to it. They're fucking baiting us. Hey, Nero! They're fucking baiting us! God damn it! Oh, here we go! Yes!
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Fuck yes, chick with an axe!
While you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you...
Female Hrothgar are like leaders. They're dominant
Sure,
over the...
exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
Oh, I like her so much. They're dominant over the males.
Claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Uklamat. Okay. Oh!
Tulihuela.
I know, right?
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point.
And she's wearing a turban, which means some hats might be confirmed for female Hroth.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
I love her eyes. Oh my god.
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne.
Yeah, El Dorado meets Game of Thrones. With a little bit of, like, maybe, like, cyber warfare.
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you.
Alright, cool, Nero. I'll meet up with you. I just did the lesbian salute, but you know what I mean.
A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
I just fought depression. It happens every day. Although I do hope Medion comes as like a playable race.
Hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly.
Erenville just being like, I did not say that. Do not think that I said that. Do not. Aw, I'm so glad we're gonna get more Erenville.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Yeah.
Wait, let's all just slow down.
Graha, this is everything you want. Come on, let's go.
Wooklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Okay, Graha's just keeping everything above board. That's fine. I do like how this jewel in his staff matches the Allegan eyes. I like that little, like,
Nation of
detail.
Many peoples, not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume.
Yeah, it is true that, like, if you start in La Nascosa or Limsalo Minsa especially, like, you're gonna see a lot more of the Malmuja and hear a lot more about that. And you hear about that with Tural, but you don't hear about a lot of the other
That
things.
said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with 2 heads besides.
Yeah, Malmuja with 2 heads are seen as, like, more powerful. It's kind of like a reverse Etten thing, where like Ettins with 2 heads in D&D are stupid because they've got 2 heads, but in the other, but in like Thrall, they're seen as more powerful and intelligent. It's like a reverse Etten situation. I love her gloves. I really hope we get this outfit.
Obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Oh, so like the leader is her adopted father. Okay. I love her eyes. God damn.
So that is the way of it.
Oh, his little
Apologies if I
ears.
was indelicate.
The Makote ears are so expressive. I love it.
I know about your land and nothing about your parentage.
She just bodied him. Oh, I love her. Okay. She just fucking bodied him. Grandma's like over 1,000 years old, and she just whoop.
But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Graha, this is everything we want. All you wanted to do was go on an adventure with us, and this is it. I love her. I knew I was gonna love her, but yeah. Nero, you were right. I love her.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda.
Oh, fuck yes, again. You did a G-pose of his public execution. Hi, Sarnin, how are you? I knew people were gonna make furry comments, which how much I'm gonna slobber over female Hrothgar, so I dressed up like a furry today. I hope you all are happy with that. I even got the collar on. I'm giving you what I knew people were gonna make comments. I'm too asexual to be a furry, but you know what? God damn it, I'll pander to it if it gets engagement. You know what, Sarnin? I empathize with that. I can relate to that. I'm doing. That's a good way of saying that. I'm gonna respond to that. Yeah. I fully agree with that statement. Again, it's gonna be like El Dorado meets Game of Thrones with a little bit of cyber warfare, and I'm here for it.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Oh, it piques my interest, but you pique my interest more. You have my complete attention. This is strictly Golden City. I've heard about it before. Ooh, I'm gonna do the third option. Because we have heard rumors of similar situations.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
I'm so glad this character is going to be coming with us in the Dawn Trail expansion.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Erinville, you're a gleaner. Shut up. You've traveled all over the world. We just went through the fucking final days. I'm sorry, but golden cities are just like, did you not see this vault that we dug up in fucking, like, the ocean outside of Rods at Han? It's not out of the question. God damn it, Erinville. Why are you so salty? You really don't want to be back here. You want to go get fucked by a bunch of female Viera, like, okay, this is actually canon lore. Male Viera wander around and then show up, like, once a year to where all the female Viera are, fuck all of them, and then leave. I think that's what Erinville is doing, but I'm not sure. Alright, all good. I'll switch instances if I don't see you.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child.
Oh, they go
Because you
back.
failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I love it. She's calling him out. She's like, oh, just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist, asshole. This is giving very, like, Urianger and Moonbreda vibes.
Lal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to grandfather.
Kryle can actually probably relate to Ultimal because Kryle is also adopted. So that would make sense.
of what the contest may entail. It'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions.
Okay, so we're helping her succeed. I knew this was going to be like Scion against Scion. All the Scions are going to be backing a different political opponent. Okay, I'm here for this. Game of Thrones meets El Dorado with cyber weapons.
So let's go on.
Yeah, it's giving very Moon Breda and Oriondre vibes, and I hope for a happier ending. Yeah, let's go on the hunt together. Let's go. Don't look appalled at that. Aaronville is so done. Aaronville is so fucking done. It's like, why? I do like this new side of Fed Up Aaronville. I kind of, we like, what we've seen from Aaronville has mostly just been a professional doing his job. But I do like this new side of, like, Aaronville being like, I am on vacation, I do not want to be here. Alright, the game is afoot. Graha Tia appears equal parts bewildered and excited. Yeah, let's go. The chance to not only see Taral, but the fabled city, Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Oh, I should also mention that any of you who have watched Bridgerton, Graha Tia is voiced by the guy who plays Jonathan Bridgerton. I just want to say that, like, just like to put that in perspective, you know? Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I'm not certain what might be suitable location for her hunt, however. Aaronville would know. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from the researchers on the island of Helm. I can't do an Icelandic accent to save my life. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, what other ordinary docile fauna have grown savage. It is believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition. Yeah, that sounds good. The isle isn't far. We could also be helping those in need. That works for me! Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Taral. Whatever this creature is, it better be able to put up a proper fight or it'll be the end before we even have a chance to get acquainted. Aaronville is so done. I'm here for it. Again, we need that hairstyle. If they're showing it to us, we have to be getting it. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions... My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on head to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. Kryle'll get shit done! Kryle and Tataru, if they ever teamed up, we'd all be in ruins. Tataru's got ruthlessness, but Kryle's got diplomatic, like, Kryle's so good at the diplomacy aspect of things. If the rest of you are ready, let's head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Okay, yeah, I'm officially in love with the new character. I need to meet up with Nero and Rose now. Whee! Let's go by the Aetheryte. Cryo gets shit done! Remember when she was first introduced and she read Alphino to filth? She, within 2 seconds of meeting her, she just, roasted Alphino, proved herself as useful, claimed she could talk to animals, and then just went on to, do shit until they, like, she was so affected they essentially had to take her out of the running in Stormblood. Because if they hadn't taken her out of the running in Stormblood, like, she would have just, like, been way too effective at solving all that shit. Like, I don't, like... Yeah, like, if she and Tataru... It's gonna take a minute for everyone to load in. Or I'm in another not crowded instance. Oh, there's a couple. Nero, do you know what instance area you're in? I have to be in the one with the least amount of people. I'm probably in 3. Hang on a second. If I do, you think 2? Okay, hang on. Sometimes if you do dash instance, it'll tell you. Oh, there you are! Yay, I found you! Ah, I'm so jealous you got the songbird. Well, okay, she wasn't, like, too competent. It was mostly they needed a way for the Garleans to, like, invent echo technology, and Kryl was there. I still think they should have been handled a little differently, but I also understand why they did it, because, like, I don't think Kryl really had a tie to the greater, like, she showed up in post-Heavensward, and usually when characters show up in post-expansions, it means that they're going to be a bigger deal in the expansion after the post-expansion, so, in the expansion, like, after the next expansion. So, like, Alize, like, shows up in Coils of Bahamut in Post Realm Reborn, but she's a huge thing, not in Heavensward, but in Stormblood. So, like, it's kind of like it skips an expansion. So, Kryl showed up in Post Heavensward, so she wasn't a huge thing in Stormblood, but she was a bigger deal in, like, kind of Shadowbringers. So it kind of goes like that. You just know you can tolerate her. Yeah. Also, if you do Eureka, Kryl's a lot more interesting because Kryl is, like, it goes into a lot more about, like, her family and, like, her relationship to Ether and her echo powers and all of that, and, like, Eureka it's hard to do, but if you can do it, it's good. Like, it's very grindy and very punishing, but it is very, but it is very, should I invite you guys to party, Nero? Hi, Season Steve! How are you doing today? I don't know if I should invite you guys to a party, Nero. I'm ready to, oh, Violet's here! Hey, Violet! Oh my god, Violet's here! Oh! The game's together! I love it! It's been a while since I've seen Violet! Still looking fabulous. Oh my god, I can't wait to get all the new weapons. I love how the new weapons look. Okay, I've got an instance to do. Alright, then I won't invite you to parties. I love how all the new weapons look. White Mage is, I like that White Mage is getting some more gothic options. Because usually with White Mage, they're just like, it's a stick and it glows. But like this, and it has like some sort of like nature-y element and it glows. I'm like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Like, I get that it's like White Mage's vibe. I just like having more like gothic-y options. And I do think that this, relic weapon tier has been very good at giving White Mage like other options that are a little different than the usual. Okay, that's over here. Okay, gotta go to the ferry port. But yeah, so I can't wait to get that like White Mage staff because it's like purple and blue and glowy and it looks very gothy and I like it. And previously I only had the one from Tower of Zot beforehand. Okay, there is, oh, there's a dungeon or trial here. And an instance. Okay. We'll see how this runs. There is a rainstorm going on outside, so I'm Little skeptical, Bosim. So we do have to take a ship. And I barely set foot on dry land. Well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt! Come on, let's get going. Okay, several cutscenes. Yep, don't have anything. Yep. 660. What is my gear score? 656. I'm probably okay. Hi, Geraldstone. How you doing today? Okay, yeah, cause no. Okay, so it's by like Lapis Manalis. Okay.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yoktural.
I mean, Tural is huge. They've been like showing us like map stuff, and Tural was fucking giant. So I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, we're gonna get a lot of biomes. It's gonna be a huge expansion. I'm excited for it.
Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember,
This is their
we're
first time
here
seeing
with
female
creatures that have
Hrothgar.
been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
Aridville's like, please stop.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
I mean, when they get added to the game, they're not added to the game yet. They're doing what they did with Fran and Stormblood, where they like show us an NPC character we're gonna interact with first, and we might meet Fran later on in Tural or whatever, because that's a whole Dalmasca thing. But like, yeah, when Female Hroth gets added when Dawn Trail releases, yeah, I'm gonna be one. And when the benchmark test comes out, I'm just gonna be in the benchmark test creating, because what they do before they launch the new expansion, they do a benchmark test, and you download the benchmark test, and you can play around with the new character creator, you can save that appearance data, and then that character that you create will also play in the patch trailer, which is really, really cool. That happened last time. So yeah, alright, all good, Nero. But yeah, so I will be playing around with it. When the benchmark test goes live, I'll be playing around with Female Hrothgar's character
The Isle of
creation.
Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
Yeah.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
Oh, so she has a brother who's around.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
I really hope we get her outfit at some point. Or just like, I don't know though, like, or like something similar to her outfit, because like I hope I want those shorts mostly. The shorts and the gloves are pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I want to be a giant, tough cat wolf person. Look how much taller they are than being Grahad though. God damn. I think they're up above us, but still. Yeah, they're up above us, but
This
still.
brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city.
Oh, so we might meet him too.
He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
I don't know if there's a dungeon this patch. I do think there's a trial. And an instance, probably.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar.
I really hope we get the option for, like,
Like you, he'd
the
be royalty,
Charlian
yes?
student patches. Or,
Such
like,
a
tattoos.
personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me. you see.
Oh, I wonder if that's the Mikote we saw in the poster. There's a Mikote in the Dawn Trail poster. There's a Mikote in the Dawn Trail poster that we didn't know. So I'm wondering if that's the Mikote in the poster. Alright, have fun with that, Geraldstone. Go use some Pokemon and shields. Only trial is Hildebrand? Okay, okay. I can't wait for Hildebrand too. That's going to be hilarious. I'm going to do that this weekend. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. It'll depend.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Alright, Alfwin. Feel good, I mixed up my words. Hopefully you make some good dinner. Have fun lurking. Everyone is free to lurk. Everyone is free to put on a lurking hoodie and lurk. Or some binoculars. I don't mind.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Okay, what are we asking?
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited. I hope in the instance we get to see some of her, like, how they move in combat. It'll probably all be, like, warrior combat combinations, but still, like, seeing how they move in combat will be fun. Okay. Oh, so this is gonna...
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Yeah, that's a concern.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right.
Yeah, Arendville's not fighting. Arendville's like, no. I know white mage fights are not that exciting. Mostly I'm just gonna be holying everything down. Wait, I want to see some of her, okay, she's like right under the thing. Okay, just, yeah, warrior stuff. I was right that it was gonna be like, yeah, warrior stuff. We're basically...
Someone's in trouble.
Okay. Well, it's probably a good thing I rolled healer then, because then if I need to heal them, I can. Let me also target her and just put a little... Will regen work? Regen will work on NPCs. Okay, cool. In the earlier game, regen doesn't work on NPCs, but like after Stormblood, it works pretty well. Although I actually haven't done like the new duty support stuff, so they might allow regen in some of that stuff. Alright. Hard-pressed survivor. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the ones who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Rosa, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that her meeting was under better circumstances. I'm getting a little too famous for Eorzea. It's probably time to go to Tyrol where people don't know me. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll just give me a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too famous for Eorzea. Time to go where no one knows my name.
As you'll soon see for yourself.
Graha, stop. I don't need this. I appreciate you being nice, Graha, but no.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Sure. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have you have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origin has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected, and we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for all of this. If you should find anything at all, we'd be most grateful if you would share it with us. Okay, this makes me kind of, I think we're going to be getting some, this is the setup for the next expansion, so I'm curious. Oh, Graha's doing his limit break, okay. Or, whoa, okay, is that a new warrior ability we're going to get? That's kind of cool.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
I really hope that's a new warrior ability we're going to get. That'd be fun if it was. You find ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp talons.
I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
I love these trees and these like iridescent trees. I'm all for that. They're all going this way, so I assume we're going this way. This is not part of the usual dungeon. You find feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
Alright, animal leavings. Gotta go touch the shit. The cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh? Do you think they're ever gonna give Aaronville a combat class? Like maybe in the future.
Do you suppose that upset would disturb their hope?
I mean, probably, Graha.
If they're spoiling for a fight, they've got one.
Yeah, the only new warrior thing I've seen from her has been that, like, kind of, like, chainsaw knockback. So, or, like, chainsaw AoE thing. That would be cool if they do that. That would be, like, Fell Cleave combined with AoE. It might be an upgrade of the already AoE type thing. Oh, where's she going? See what the lookout emote looks like. Oh. Oh, yep, that's
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons.
I don't know, I feel like we fought those
Worth
before.
prey.
I was expecting something, I don't know, a little more. Oh, there we go. That's the impressive thing. There we go. Because the other thing I was like, we fought that.
That thing.
It looks like something out of La Nascosa, actually. Yeah, that looks like something out of La Nascosa. It mimics. It mimics. It's like a parrot. It's like a demon parrot. Yeah.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Yep.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
Come on, you're a warrior. Shake it off, engage rage, and let's go. Warriors have some of the best survivability. You're fine. Take the ether zip line over.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
You don't need to tell us.
I failed to see a difference.
Girl, it's like there's no difference between being startled and being surprised.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Sounds good. Yeah, it mimics.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit.
I like her a lot. She's gonna get shit done. I'm here for it. Alright, let's go. Giant, yeah, Colibri are, you see them more in, like, yeah.
I'm going to have the last laugh.
Alright, well, maybe, it seems like Medica will shield everyone.
Sinking my teeth into you.
Whoa, okay.
Shut up already, you blasted bird!
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's one of these. Okay.
I've seen such an enormous colibri.
Yeah, it is rare. It looks like some sort of mutation, which makes me think that maybe we're dealing with somebody mutating the animals.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oh, that's,
I've got you.
Oh! I wonder if that's gonna be a new warrior thing, too. Kind of like a rescue, but not really, maybe. It'd be cool if tanks got some sort of rescue, but I think that would also cause issues in the party. We already have enough with healers using rescue and party members piss them off. I don't use rescue. If you fuck up, you fuck up. You're gonna learn. I guess that doesn't make me the best healer, but I'm passable.
Damn it.
Spread out, everyone.
Okay.
Pay for that.
Oh, active time! Okay, good. I don't like time things! I didn't move fast enough. That's fine. I'm a healer. I'm fine. Alright, so this is like the Yule fight where we have to kill both wings. Actually, this is kind of cool that they're bringing this back. I don't think we've seen this as much recently.
That was hardly a tickle. Try this.
Okay, they're gonna do some sort of... Yeah! Oh, shit! That's cool! I really hope we get that ability.
Throw everything you have at it.
I am a white mage. I do not fucking do damage. I mean, I do damage, and I can be very good at doing damage, but I'm not supposed to be the one doing the most damage here. Yeah, I think something's mutating the animals.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
She's a little scared, but she's not gonna show it.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting up. Oh no.
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty shapes.
You might want to turn around.
Aye, dirty and despicable.
Oh, it's up.
Leave this to me.
Cryle! Oh, we're finally getting to see Pictomancer! Fuck yes! Some Pictomancer! Oh, she's gonna use a Moogle! Oh, fuck yes! See a little bit of the Pictomancer stuff. Oh, hell yes! I was waiting for it! Also, I think my electric blanket stopped going. Yeah, I need to redo this. Oh, yes!
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
It was so cool to see Pictomancer! I didn't know she was gonna do it now or like in like
She
the
arrived
next.
as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
Cryle, now 50% more effective.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
Yeah, you need to come on an adventure with us, Cryle. It's been a minute.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
Oh, you arrived right in time. You were perfect.
That was amazing. The piece didn't stand a chance.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Aw, Cryle, come on, give yourself more credit.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin.
Yep. I get that shit every other level in roulette.
My skills were inadequate. I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
This is so cool. I can't wait to see all the different
After
brushes.
much deliberation,
This is probably
I
going to be something
arrived
like
at
the
my
default.
answer.
It's a little Spriggan! Oh, it's so
With the
cute!
esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
I love it! I hope we get to be able to do that!
As I recall, you have I've embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
I mean, her grandfather had some shit in Tyrol.
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Huh. So that's a mystery we're gonna have to solve.
Gulul Jaja.
Oh!
My father.
Okay, I guess that's not an ongoing mystery. That's her father.
What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
Huh.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
You're gonna body Aaronville next.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Good job, Kryl. Saving our asses from further shit.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
Ooh.
Given how culturally diverse Tuliyolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Okay.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no?
Yeah. Okay.
This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So it is a mystery.
It's fraudulent, then.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
Okay. But it is an ongoing thing.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there.
Yeah.
In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one,
I don't know if we should eat that. It might be kind of, tainted by whatever caused that mutation.
We're eating that.
Come on, Graha, expand your horizons. You spent like 1,000 years locked in a fucking tower. Start being Rapunzel from Tangled and expand your horizons. Even with the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the Kolabari meat. For better or worse, there's really only one place we can take it here in Charlian, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can cook up for us. Sure, I guess we're eating that. I'm still of the opinion that that is probably tainted with something. Let me just, okay, my gear's not completely. I think if I had died during that, I'd probably be damaged, but it's not damaged. Yeah, we still don't know what caused that. And generally, if you're eating something and it looks different and you don't know what caused it, you shouldn't put it in your mouth. Because nature is host to all sorts of crazy-ass diseases. But also, we've never seen a Kolibari like that, and, it's mutated, and that makes me nervous. Well, now, there's a famished face if I ever seen one. What can I get you, Rosa? I found this mutated thing. Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I'll have just the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like. Here, I am getting way too famous for Eorzea. I have to really get the hell out of here to Tyrol where no one knows my shit.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
I like this character. She's like, let's kill shit, let's eat. Those are two things I can get behind. Yeah, the killing shit and the eating. Yeah, those are her two main priorities this entire time. We're gonna kill shit, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna share information. I can get behind this character. Also, I might take up culinarian just so I can learn to make tacos.
Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but
And then set up shop in the middle of nowhere and just spam on the world chat if anybody wants free tacos. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I'll end up just taking up culinarian and then handing out free tacos to everyone when Dawn Trail launches.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Erinville, why are you so done with everything?
oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
I do like her poking at his buttons. Oh yeah, Razit Han stuff.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razat Han after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Oh, I think we were a part of that. That's our fault. I'm sorry.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
Yeah, I think that might have been our fault.
It's nothing. I can't handle.
Oh, the tears in the eyes. I love that. They're really showing off some of the new stuff they're playing around with. And like the tears in the eyes are done really well. I do like her like soft but tough girl attitude. It's I like it.
Manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Oh, shut up, Erinville. It is very like Orion with Brita vibes.
You open your mouth only to criticize.
Ooh, yeah.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Yeah, they clearly have.
I think it's Steve since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Oh, shut up, dude. You like her. She is kind of a walking meme. Grandma's showing his age. Like, he spent like over 1,000 years locked in a tower, and he's like, oh yeah, you two love each other and you don't know it yet.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
Yeah, Kryl would have kept you in a closet and just opened the door to ask questions.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
This is very like, it's giving me like the like cynical goth boy and his like bubbly girlfriend kind of vibes.
If he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
Okay.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
I mean, 80 years is still fairly recent as, like, recovery from civil wars go.
But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah, the other Charlians are gonna end up backing the other successors. Oh. I love how they're doing, like, the faraway look in her eyes. Yeah, Arabelle is picking up on it.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Yeah, we don't need that.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Good question, Graha.
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies.
Okay.
That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal?
Fuck yes. Hell yeah. That's gotta be like hand on heart.
You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
You can have it, yeah. Arendelle is so done. I think this is a good character for us because we just came out of like Depression Walker, right? And we need a character with some levity that brings like something new. And I think Arendelle we kind of know, but we haven't gotten a deep dive on him. And I think that like between Arendelle and Wilk Tamat, like we're gonna get like something new and kind of just some new stuff in the story, like dynamic wise. And it's going to kind of be a breath of fresh air. And they're a good balance. Arendelle's a little more grounded. Wilktamat's a little more like, you know, full of life. So I think it'll be good. Whether Wilktamat has the markings of the ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for the nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission's success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Oh, come on, Arendelle. Stop being such a grumpy pants. What? That's what it was. Endwalker was Depression Walker. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wilktamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tyrrell? Numion is bound to have some information on the continent. Certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Just thought Burma... Okay, yeah. Certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. My side drops a summoner. I can't say the latter. Quite right. Not only would it help to make an informed decision, but if you choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend. Let us be off to the archives. Hell yes, I'm so happy we're going to the archives again. We haven't been back to the archives since we were there kind of at the beginning of Post-Endwalker, honestly. Just gonna take the Aetheryte over. But yeah, I mean, it checks out, right? Like, they did say they wanted this expansion to be a little bit, like, they use the words vacation. It's not gonna be a vacation, no matter what they say. So, we know it's not gonna be a vacation, because whenever Final Fantasy XIV does stuff, they always somehow manage to hit you in the feels. Oh, there's Pudding Way. I always love finding Pudding Way down here. Hi, Pudding Way. Pudding Way is the best. Just zombie pudding mode. I love it. Alright, let's see. Blue covered book. The origins of blue, oh, this is about blue magic, can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Walkie. Yeah, so if you've done any of the blue mage quests, those also involve Tyrrell. The tribe holds nature in the highest and seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it. They have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is also named for the ceruleum deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Walkie's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Walkie. I cannot think of any name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Yeah, so like that's the blue mage stuff. Are we gonna hear about stuff we don't know about? Well, okay, I've done a bit of blue mage. I haven't maxed it out. I've gotten blue mage to 60, and then I kind of lost steam on it because it's a limited job. Maybe I'll get Beastmaster farther. It'll depend on the weapon, honestly. If we get a whip, it's gonna go far, or a lasso. That could be fun. Eorzean cuisine, a history. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tyrrell. Or ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous papato. These crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the quote-unquote New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Lowenson sailor named Keterim successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the therefore unknown continent. Keterim spent several moons exploring the land, in the course of which he would encourage denizens of the sprawling nation of Maladraw. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he went along with permission to roam freely. Keterim would return to Tyrrell several times, but during his first expedition, he charted the land and gathered a myriad of root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa Lominsa. The most notable of these was the papato, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Keterim's expeditions to Tyrrell. Many tantalizing recipes, such as bean-filled burritos, and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Keterim's circle, Tyrrell largely remained shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know if there's nothing we're running, but yeah, sure. I'll invite you over. I'll invite you guys. We can pal around while I'm going in and out of cutscenes. Oh, you guys are already in a party, so you'd have to invite me to your party. Yeah. All right, there we go. Well, I'm just reading lore, I guess. Oh, I don't need to be party leader, but okay. The flora and fauna of Tyrol. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrol is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca. Oh, yay! Accustomed to Tyrol's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastskin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Okay, after this, I need to pull up Right Choice Shearing's Adult Guide to Alpaca versus Llama, because that reminded me of this, and I want to show you all. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wyver. This ferocious scaleskin is native to the denizens of Tyrol, or dense jungles of Tyrol. The Mammuljaw have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it would come as no surprise that the wyver is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. I cannot say that word. Tyrol folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Okay, let me pull up this thing. I want to show y'all. Okay, this is gonna be the adult guide to alpaca versus llama, because they are different things. Okay, I think I found it. I found one. I found one. Okay, cool. Let me put this in. Okay. I can't do this, I can't do this on, full, so apparently doing this on full screen, people have gotten copyright stuff from doing this on full screen, but because we're talking about because we were just talking about alpacas and llamas, I want to show you all this thing on, like, the adult guide, but the difference between alpacas and llamas. So, here we go.
Here's a few things you probably didn't know about llamas and alpacas, also known as camelids. These motherfuckers have fighting teeth, which they use to rip off the balls of their enemies.
I love this channel.
Here's a couple fluffy floofs fighting. Fucking each other up. They also spit at each other. But then they realize that shit tastes bad, so they hang their lips like a little bitch. They often hum when they don't know what the fuck is going on. At the front of their mouth, they only have bottom teeth and a hard pad to grind them up against. Sometimes those bastards miss the pad and grow too long, so we gotta trim that shit back. And here are their creepy fucking feet. They have a soft pad on the bottom and a hard nail on top with a disgusting slit in the middle. Sometimes they get gnarly, so we have to trim them back. This one's deformed and has 4 toes and 1 foot. They always shit in one spot, and once they start, you'll never get them to stop. You could blow a fucking hole in the ground and they'd fill it up. Here's a few things you...
I just say... I just needed to show everyone this. It's nothing, like, I just, like, yeah. Because we were talking about llamas, and there's a difference between, that's the difference between alpacas and llamas. Or it's just like, you know, llamas. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tyrol. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north to south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. Case in point is the Alligans, who rose to power in Aldernod before advancing east into Ilsebard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tyrol waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce the dense jungle. Such was the way of it until the leader of the Mamujal succeeded in bringing about the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly it is a testament to the Artosh's greatness. Okay. Time to go back, Oh, hey, there's Rose and Nero. Hello. Read everything, learned a bit about llamas. We're all good. Oh, there's Graha. Hi, Graha. I thought you were outside, but you're here. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tyrol, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. Oh. But come, let us continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to the chatter. Oh, we're on the bench where Alize fell asleep on us. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tyrol within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Papotos. I want to say I was rather taken with the tale of Ketterdam, but I have to say Papotos, I have a newfound appreciation for them. I have to. As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving Papotos. This is great. This is great. As they keep well, they are a boon to sailors, and it was the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees Papotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The result product was apparently used in stew by people in mountainous regions. I should like to take a sample of that dish one day, and that and all the unique cuisines of that vast continent. We're not even going to talk about the real shit, we're just going to talk about potatoes. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught of the fauna of Tyrol? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. Yeah, we're gonna do alpacas. We learned about alpacas. Yes, the alpaca. In addition to serving as beasts of burden, they provide clothing for the people by way of their lush fleece. They are especially prized by mountain tribes, who hold certain rare specimens sacred. I thought I heard a familiar voice. Or familiar voices. Hey, Alice. Hey, Alphino. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own to do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razat-Han, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history of how neighbors of different races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of you two? What endeavor brings you here this day? I guess we should tell. I mean, yeah, it looks like we don't have a choice in the matter. We're telling them, which means, of course, they're coming with us, as we already know. A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tyrol. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tuliolo ourselves. I don't know if I'll ever be able to say that word correctly. Give in to the intrusive thoughts. We just made Wuklamot to come over and smack Alphino, and then she'll be on the same level as Kryl. Alphino's not bad. It does seem like whenever they introduce a new character, they always make them smack. They always make them like roast Alfie. I like Graha and Alize. I've mixed feelings on Alphino. He's fine. He's not my favorite. He's not my least favorite. He's just fine. The contest is Rosa the only one allowed to help Wuklamot? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wuklamot gave us the impression that she could have several champions. Alize has ideas. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Yes, I have. Alize, wait. Should seem our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. Yeah, Alize's gonna get Wuklamot to to invite them. She's gonna invite them up. They can never rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. Wuklamot is great. Her only things are eating. Like, she wants to eat, kill shit, and share information, and I'm here for it. Also, I like her and Erenville's dynamic. I like her and her, her and Erenville have this it's a very good dynamic. Like, they're kind of in love with each other, but they don't know it yet, and I'm kind of here for it. I like Graha, okay? Graha is one of my faves. I will go to bat for Graha. Graha has had her fucking back, okay? Graha's been there for us. And he's cute while doing it. Also, he's like kind of coded as non-binary. And I appreciate the non-binary coding of it. So Graha and Y'shtola are like my faves, if I'm gonna choose faves. You good? You good, buddy? You spent 1,000 years in a tower. We doing okay? I say that as someone with agoraphobia. I'm checking in on you.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Yeah, something's going on. I think her brother's part of it. He was in the poster, so he's got to be part of it. Graha's smart. He spent 1,000 years binding himself to a fucking tower.
Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wuklamot's request?
I'll never say no. I'm still undecided. Yeah, I'll never say no to a new adventure. Too many people are know who I am in Eorzea now. It's getting a bit problematic.
I thought you might say that.
Yeah, you're coming with Graha. Remember, we're going on an adventure. That's what we said. That's what the agreement we made.
Attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely...
This would be so much more cinematic if it wasn't cloudy outside right now.
Is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Oh, come on. Don't bring this back to Highland. Oh, just a little last hit of Depression Walker. Just a little last hit of it. Just a little last hit of it.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
I'm getting emotional at that.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Ooh, what you up to, Graha? Is he getting burgers for everyone? I would remember when we all, like, in Endwalker, when we were all just like, oh, Graha eating a burger is one of the cutest things ever. Again, this would be so much more cinematic if it wasn't cloudy outside. The cutscenes do real-time weather, like, it's a thing. Oh, Thancred's listening in. Oh, are we on opposite sides now? Or is Thancred just gonna shoehorn himself in here? Thancred being sneaky! Stop it! Your adoptive daughter will hate you if you turn on us, Thancred. And I will definitely be using that to my advantage. Welcome back, Raza. If you're looking for Wuklumat, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. Yep. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. I love this map. You like getting a large one is difficult, but you can get a smaller one.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
We're coming with. We didn't get the full... we can do a Star Trek reference! There's a couple... I boldly wish to go where I've never gone before. I've never been one to run an eventual... Yeah, no, we're gonna do the Star Trek reference. I wish boldly to go where I've never gone before. Star Trek reference, let's do it.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Yep, Alisaie's inviting herself. We knew that was gonna happen. Alisaie was definitely gonna invite herself. The moment she heard about it, she was like, we could read or we could go. We're gonna go. They're coming.
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier.
And Thancred heard about it, so he's probably gonna stow away on the ship or something.
And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erinville as toads.
like that he told them about that.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose.
Alice always needs to have an upset whenever someone new is introduced into the story. It happened with Astinian when Astinian and her met, and it's happening now.
First impressions last.
Alice may have met her match in Erinville.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles.
I like Uklama a lot.
So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors.
Yeah, and the Garleans were like, go on vacation somewhere warm, please. You've been helping us out so much in the cold. Please go somewhere warm. Take a break.
We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Is Thancred gonna bust the door in? Because he didn't hear us.
So many committed and capable allies. I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
I think Erinville, you're gonna get dragged along.
I told you before, you're indispensable.
Yeah, Erinville's getting dragged along. We're gonna have to put Erinville on a leash and just drag him with us. We're gonna have to use one of those, like, toddler leashes that little kids have, and we're just gonna have to, like, pin it to Erinville.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths.
Erinville's like, why?
I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
Oh, Kryl, what's up?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Yeah, you even changed into the Pictomancer class. It was cool. You helped us defeat a giant mutant bird.
Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Yeah, after they all got nuked when Eureka went down.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor.
No, Graha, you gotta come with us.
But, Raha...
You have to come with us. We promised we'd go on an adventure. I'm giving you a knowing look.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
But I guess this is... Oh, they're doing the, like, tier thing again.
Thank you.
I guess it is fair that we give Kryl the spotlight. I want to pal around with Graha, though. Come on.
I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
And Thancred heard us, so he's coming, or knows something, or is doing something.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Tell me you didn't get a treasure map like Astinian got. Come on, we can't trust Astinian at the market. I don't want to not be able to trust you either. Tataru's gonna come get mad at you for spending everyone's shit. We're playing around with some new shots, yeah.
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
Okay.
The site of your next great adventure. Hurrah!
Ah, map reveal! This is probably gonna be the new updated world map. Oh, the Shadowbringers music kicking in. Or, oh, actually, no, it's the Endwalker music. Are we gonna get the credits? We are! We reached it! We're done with Post Endwalker! Fuck yes! We finished Post Endwalker! Oh, there's the concept art! I do want to get the concept art book, though, for Endwalker. We finished it! Oh, the concept art! I do like looking, I like that they put concept art kind of at the end here for us to enjoy. Oh, there's Cryo! Yeah, she's gonna turn into a Pictomancer now. Yeah, so they do like these giant concept art books. I have the one for Shadowbringers, and it's really fucking cool. I'll go pull it out in a second. I want to like see all this. It's gonna be sad not having Graha there, but maybe he'll show up. Who knows? I just want them to give us the option for like the Charlian tattoos. Y'shtola! Hell yeah! But Thancred definitely heard us, so he's either stowing away on our ship, or we're gonna see him there. Or he's supporting, cause the cat and like the Dawn Trail poster looked like a gunbreaker, so maybe he's like supporting the, like, the Makote that like she's, like, is her brother. Or maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it wasn't Thancred. Because, like, the cat and the Dawn Trail poster had white hair. Like, the Makote and the Dawn Trail poster had white hair, so. Oh, I like the little detail on all of Oriante's Astrologian cards. Ah, there's Tataru. We still have Tataru's Grand Endeavors to do as well. Maybe we'll do that after this is done. Actually, I don't know where that starts, so maybe not. Heidelin. And there's Xenos. See, it's like this riff, this like, it's similar to, I think, the one from Shadowbringers, but I don't know, it could be. Okay, this is just gonna not be concept art, so, oh wait! No, it's just gonna be moments from our quest, yeah. Lest you wonder about your passes to Tyrell, Erenville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well in your coming adventures. Now then, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. Oh, it's like a fashion accessory, right? I saw, like, I was trying not to... Oh, are we getting another... Sometimes we get a cutscene. Meanwhile, in Limsilo Minsa. Oh, yeah, we are. Getting a sneak peek at what's going down. Oh, hey, Estinian! What's going on?
When does the next ship set sail? May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen.
I was right! We are just gonna go there, they're all gonna be there. I'm ready for it, we're just gonna run into them.
West this time. West, you say?
Are we all just gonna be on the same ship? I feel like we're all just gonna fucking be on the same ship. Alright, all good, Nero. Have fun, be safe, stay safe, eat cake, because the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. You are valid and worthy. Meanwhile, in old Charlian, I was right. Thancred was fucking watching us like a hawk. Yeah, and Thancred and Urianger are together. They're traveling together. I was right. We're all gonna be on the same fucking ship, aren't we?
I had a feeling you'd be keen. But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
So they might be with the other person. They might be working with the other person. Another person or so.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task.
Yeah, they're supporting a different candidate. And Estinian's just around, I guess. He's just traveling. They're supporting another candidate, and Estinian's just wandering. He's just looking for work.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, Thancred is relishing the opportunity to test his mettle against us.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come? Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel. This will be a mission to...
Yo, he's looking right at us. He's coming for us. They have him looking right at us in that cutscene. He is coming for us.
Come, my friend. We make for Terral.
Ah, here we go. Nice and cinematic. It'd be crazy if we're all on the same ship.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins
Oh.
beneath the waters of the Delta?
They just had to pull us back to what Emmett Selk said.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of a new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. Oh my god, we're officially done! Alright, wait, I wanna try out this backpack. It's a fashion accessory, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm wearing Aaronville's backpack! Look at that! Oh, and the boots jiggle too! nice. I like that they paid attention to that, the boots and the lantern. That's cool! Because they gave us, like, a shirt that has, like, a backpack glam on it, but, like, giving us the option to have, like, the giant knapsack. And they gave us the Gleaner's outfit. Okay, you only get the Gleaner's outfit if you do the, like, crafting, like, quest in Charleon. Or not in Charleon, in, Labyrinthos. Like, the completion, like, the collection crafting gathering thing. Actually, let me actually resummon that, because it looks like you could change your, actually, no, you could probably only change your standing stance. I was excited because I thought maybe you could, like, change your character's pose with it, but I think you can only change your standing stance. Whew. That was intense. It looks like we're going to be fighting Thancred and Urianger. Or, like, we're all going to be on the same boat. We're just going to show up and we're all going to be on the same boat. That'd be so funny. That would be hilarious if, like, we all, like, we go to do the boat, we're all on the same boat, and then we're like, ah, fuck. That would be so funny. Alright, do I need to repair any gear? No, okay. Alright, I want to show some of the stuff I've been working on. So those of you who know I've been working on making like dog collars and like stuff for like horses and things. And I finished 2 large dog collars that I want to show off. Let me pull out these guys. So I'm probably going to sell them on Etsy or like Craigslist or something. But yeah, so I made 2 large dog collars. I'm going to call this like the rose colorway. It's just pink. It's got, the buckle's really big, but it's meant for, like, a big dog. And then I'm also making small dog / cat collars, and I'm making, like, other things, too. So I made 2 of these guys so far. It's, like, it's, like, yarn, and then it's also, like construction nylon thread, so it's, like, really, really strong. A little stretchy, naturally, just for breathability, but it's really strong. So hopefully I'm gonna do this one, the like rose, and then I'm also gonna do like black and red, and I think I'm gonna call that ladybug, and then I'm gonna do blue and maybe some green. But yeah, and then I'm keeping everything in little bags just to keep it all clean. And then this is like the prototype reins I made. So I made like rope reins, which are mostly used for like things, but so these are the prototypes of that, and these are gonna be like 7-ish feet long, which is pretty good. Usually you do between 6 and 8 feet on reins. They're kind of stretchy. This is like a prototype. I'm mostly gonna be doing them in blue. I have like blue nylon coming in the mail, so I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on, and then I'm also probably gonna be making some like horse halters and things like that too, and dog halters and stuff, and just a lot of things, and then also some leashes and stuff too. But yeah, I figured, why not? So I've just been making a lot of these. This has actually been really fun to make. This, like, cording technique's been pretty fun. It does use a lot of macrame. But yeah, they got their little, like, clips and stuff. So yeah, this is just the prototype for that. But yeah, that's some of the stuff I've been making. And then this is gonna be, I don't have the clips on them yet because I'm waiting for the blue nylon to come in, and I don't want to stitch them up, but these are gonna be the blue reins. So I have like sky blue, and then I have some other colors too that I finished up on. So I've just been making a bunch of things, but yeah. And then I got like this really nice navy blue for the dog collars, but I got this like royal blue nylon like I want to use as well for them. So I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, but things got delayed a bit because of the storm going on outside. But yeah, so like it's this really pretty blue color, like right here, and then it's gonna be paired with like royal blue nylon and that, and I might also do like black and pink as well for a colorway on the collars, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just doing 4 of each right now, and then depending on how they sell, I'll make more or do something else. And then I'm also gonna be making reins out of, this was labeled as brick red. It's kind of more as like an orangey or like I almost want to say dirty pink. It can't, the lighting's not really good here. I might call it light red as like a red versus blue joke. I don't know. I might just call it light red as a red. I don't know if you've seen the red versus blue with like Donut and the others where they're debating over light red and pink. But yeah, I might call them light red reins or light red halters as like a red versus blue joke. I'm debating on it. I'm trying to find new names, like new fun names. And then I also got this like really pretty green that I'm gonna make some stuff out of too. It's like this like dark foresty green. So that's gonna happen as well. But mostly right now I've just been playing around with it, doing some prototypes, figuring out what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, the colors are coming out really well. They sent me all these like little dog component things, like little dog cat component things, and I had to order a bunch of new little like in-between things for them. I'm not the type to like turn away like shit. They were like $6, so I'm not gonna like. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a bunch for like, yeah. So the dog collars will be like dog cat collars. But yeah, I'll see. And then I'm gonna make some halters as well, like dog and horse halters. So that's like an ongoing process. That's gonna take some time. But I'll let you know when all of that goes live. And I guess if any of you have pets, like feel free. They're not going to be that expensive. I think all the small dog ones are going to be like $10, and like the medium and small dog are probably going to be, yeah, like medium and large might be 12. The rope reins are probably going to be like 14. I like to keep everything like round numbers because I have dyscalculia, so it's easier for me if I keep everything as like a round number. Yeah. That's kind of it. I don't know what halters are gonna be. Maybe also like 14. I don't know. But yeah, that was it for today. This weekend I'm gonna be doing Hildebrand. I don't know if it's raining tomorrow. I'll probably end up doing Hildebrand tomorrow with hopes that it'll be nicer out on Sunday, and then I'll go do my stuff on Sunday. But if it's not raining tomorrow, then I probably will not be doing Hildebrand tomorrow. I'll let people know like stuff earlier in the day. I mean, you can still buy a dog collar. You just don't have a dog to put it on. You can buy a dog collar and donate it to a shelter. I don't care. I don't care what you do with the dog collars when you buy them. I don't care what you do with things when you buy them. Like, once they're out of my hands, I don't care. Alright, cool, Violet. I'll let you know. I'll be posting it in the Discord. So, like, if I wake up tomorrow and it's, like, nice out, then I'll let people know that it's going to be on Sunday. If I wake up tomorrow and it's miserable out, I'll let people know that it's going to be that day. But it probably won't be as late in the evening because I have, I'm meeting up with Geraldton to do some Guild Wars 2 strikes. Or like Guild Wars 2 fractals. So I don't know if it's gonna, it probably won't be late in the evening, but it'll probably be like more like mid-afternoon type deal, if it's the case. But yeah. Buy a collar and resell it at the, I mean, you could do that. Once it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands, right? Like, I don't, it'd be kind of a scummy thing to do. But like realistically, yeah, once something's out of your hands, it's out of your hands. So, I mean, yeah, like, most shelters will take donations, so I still have a long ways to go before I'm, like, at that point, because I just have a lot of stuff I'm working on. I'm trying to get, like, 4 of every color down, and I'm still waiting on things to come in, and, yeah, but it would, alright, I'll hold you to your word on that, then. But yeah, like, it's just stuff that I'm working on, because I don't, like, it's just been really hard to do like a standard job right now, so, and since I can do a lot of stuff with knitting and crocheting and all sorts of yarn fiber shit, I figured I might as well try to monopolize on it. And since I do a lot of stuff with animals, I know about a lot of stuff that, like, has stuff with animals, so I made one for Maple. I posted it in Discord, the one I made for Maple. It works really well on her. She actually has issues on her neck, and it's been doing pretty good. So They're all machine washable and dryable too, so, you know. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe, eat cake, because the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. And you are all valid and worthy, even on days when you don't feel like it. And I hope that you have a good evening and you get okay sleep. Doesn't have to be amazing sleep, just okay sleep. Bye, everyone. Oh, also, if you want more of me, I'm on Discord. I have a Discord server. Feel free to join that for up-to-date stuff. I'm on YouTube. I post all my older content on YouTube and music videos, so feel free to follow me there for that. I'm on Instagram at Roan of Arc, or the Roan of Arc, so you can follow me there. I haven't been super active this week because I've been trying not to get spoiled on things. And I technically have a TikTok. I might be rebranding that. I don't know what I'm doing with that, so we'll see. I'm not active at all on TikTok, but I technically have one. Alright, goodbye everyone!